What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? It is being reported that Drake flew singer Naomi and her boyfriend out to make a record. And shortly thereafter, Naomi, dun, dun, broke up with her fiancé of 8 years. How does something like this happen? Her fiancé took to Instagram to tell his side of the story. And it went like this. Imagine having the most beautiful, supportive, and faithful relationship 8 years long with an engagement and wedding planned. A beautiful woman on your side as a ride or die. Then this major opportunity comes and a world star calls your fiancé to sign a record deal. Flies you both over, and then out of nowhere, all this trust is vanished with knives in your back and in your heart. Imagine. But also imagine the power of the universe that is sending love and greatness to me in an astronomical and most spiritual way. Imagine. I can imagine, man. I've seen it over and over and over again. Reportedly, Drake met Naomi through her fiancé, whom he was working out with. So he went from working out with the boyfriend to working out with the girlfriend. When will these dudes learn? Man, if you ain't in that world, bro, don't be bringing your woman around these type of cats. Say, man, it's like inviting the fox into the chicken coop. What do you think is going to happen? I've seen it happen so much, especially when you bring those girls around, the young girls around who are green, right? They ain't never really been in that type of setting before. They never been really around superstars, celebrities and stuff, and they get around a celebrity, man, and they just a regular old girl, and they get swept off their feet. Even if they're not a regular girl, some of these chicks, they're opportunists. I mean, they are vultures. This is what they do. They meet one guy to level up on the next guy, and then the next guy. They're always trying to meet some dude to get to the other dude. This is what they do. So, man, you got to be real careful with that stuff. And let me tell you this, and that don't just apply to people who aren't celebrities. It also applies to celebrities. And it don't matter how big you are as a celebrity, your girl can get snatched. Yeah. Because here's what happens. A lot of times, celebrities hang out with each other. They go on double dates and they have these parties and people all in your house and man, you break up and the person who was in your house, eating your food, enjoying your entertainment, sitting on your sofa, walking all through your house, is now doing all of those things and you're not in the house any longer. Essentially, it's their house now. This happens all the time. I'm talking about high-level people who have invited people to their home, invited them inside of their home. And then when there was trouble and relationship didn't go right, the person that they invited inside of their home was what ended up with their ex. Happens all the time. But it is absolutely dangerous to bring your girl around a superstar. really don't know. I doubt seriously that he didn't have some red flags. He was with that girl for 8 years talking about a damn fiance. 8 years engaged? Who the hell gets engaged for 8 years? So perhaps she was already gone in the relationship. She was already gone. Because, women leave relationships emotionally well before they leave physically. So perhaps in her mind, she was already gone. And going to do a record with Drake just presented the perfect opportunity for her to level up. This is one of those situations, man, I don't know what happened, but I do know that some of these guys in this game, man, this is what they do. Straight up home records. They'll come to a small town, they'll have a show or something, go into a small town and snatch up one of those girls, one of those country girls who ain't never been around that type of excitement. And she been dating some dude since they was in elementary, like kindergarten. And some big time celebrity come to town, and next thing you know, the whole town know she's at the hotel with him. And that dude is on suicide watch. Her dude on suicide watch now. He on some murderous, like, man, I'm gonna kill everything. It happens all the time. They were together 8 years, so it seemed like they would have been around some people before. And it just seemed like you ought to be a little sharper than that, right? I'm not saying that he should have passed up or she should have passed up the opportunity to work with Drake. But you're going to have Drake around your woman, man, you got to be like, you got to damn near be in that room like you her security, not her dude, because if it's just a dude thing, then perhaps he's out of the room at certain times. And this is when the move is being made. Ain't no way they working on a record, and it depends on how long it took to make the record. But any type of substantial time, you got to step out of that room at some point. And all it takes is, a few seconds. Let me get your number right quick. Hey, hit me up sometime. I ain't gonna speak on everything because I don't really know how it went down, but I do know how it go down. Man. But you know what? At the end of the day, if it did go down like that, Drake pretty much saved dude. He really saved him the trouble of actually being in a relationship or being married to a woman who was unfaithful. If she did him like that, she's probably stepped out on him before. In that case, don't even trip, homie. She for the streets. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?
Damn.